Alright, gonna mount the scope rings on my Howa rifle. I kind of pre-fit them to see which direction these would need to go and to give me the most coverage. One of the tools in the lapping kit I got allows you to verify that your scope rings are perfectly even if these 2 points touch. So effectively, you want those 2 points to touch, and that allows you to know that the scope rings are even. And you can see on the scope rings here, they're all black and pretty. So this is what lapping did. You can see the front took a little more off than the side, and this one with my arrow sits just like that and meshes with this one on the back. And on the front you can see the arrow, and the front had quite a bit more taken off than the back. That's just the way it worked, but that's essentially what lapping does. It makes it form fits the rings to better fit your scope and not allow it to slide around or move on you. And I've had great success with it. But there's a flat spot on the front of this tally scope ring. I've got perfectly level, and I've got this on the front of my barrel. So I'm going to mount this. And what I noticed when I was having my wife help me decide where I wanted this, about just a touch, if I touch the bell and then move it back a little, seems to be appropriate for me. Looks like I've got clearance on the scope. Wonder if I could have got away with lows. Probably not. Got a bubble that can fit right up here to help me adjust the scope. Lift this up to help level it. Wow, still level there. Scope is mounted. It's level on the front of the barrel. Crosshairs look perfect. And if I just pull it up, crosshairs look good. I might have done a good job for once. All right. So what I'm doing is screwing in the correct thread adapter. This is the 1/2 inch by 24. And I think I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you're supposed to use this rock set on the internal threadings. I'm a little scared to, so it's tightened down really tight. I'll check it as I shoot, but if anyone knows the answer to that, that'd be great if you could help me out. I'm going to put the rock set on the end of the barrel here of the Howa. They say just a drop. That's a pretty big drop, I guess. And hey, look at this. This one actually, hopefully screws on. There we go. Just take it back and forth once. Spread it on the threads a little. All right, that's tight. Balance, not bad. About right there, if you can see the balance point, give or take. Mounted the scope, previous video. Leveled it out and got it set pretty good. It's definitely heavier now than carrying it around. Feels pretty good looking through it. It doesn't feel front heavy at all. Feels like a normal rifle actually. As far as balance. Well, got everything on the rifle except the sling, I guess. Probably don't care about watching me put the Featherlight sling on, so I might fast forward through this. Alright, there's the sling. Guess the rifle is pretty much ready.